Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So we're going to give this a go and see how we do with this. So this is going to be what we ate in a week on keto, but I'm starting on Tuesday. So I'm hoping to go Tuesday through Saturday and then upload this video on Saturday. I just did not get enough time to get anything done last night, but tonight the kids and I are having a chicken taco soup. We got this recipe out of the Southern Keto Cookbook. A friend of mine let me borrow this. Her kids take Taekwondo. My kids take Taekwondo at the same place. She knows I'm doing keto, so she decided to just let me borrow her book that her sister let her borrow. So it was nice of her to do that. And so far we've made a couple recipes, but this is, they call for 2 pounds of ground beef. And we did not do ground beef since we got all of that chicken in our Super Doubles grocery hauls the last couple weeks. Last week, we just did a chicken taco soup. So we just subbed out the ground beef for the chicken. And so this is what the kids are having for dinner. Jackson also decided he wanted to make the butter cookies. And so he found that recipe also in this cookbook Jackson found this recipe here. So this is the 1 bowl butter cookies, and these are what they look like, and that's what Jackson's turned out. She calls for 12. We used a small cookie scoop and got 17. And then Mom thought she would get in on this treat action. Alana will not eat peanut butter, but I like it just fine. So I did these peanut butter chocolate chip cookie bars, except I don't have the 8x8 pan. I just did it in a pie plate, a pie tin. So it looks like it came out okay. We have not tasted these, but we will taste them and let you know what they think. Jackson actually had one of the cookies and he said they were really good. So Mom might try one. I'm probably just going to have a peanut butter cookie bar and a cup of coffee because I have to go to band practice because I sing at church. So practice for me, but we'll come back and let you know what we have in our next tomorrow night. Okay everybody, so I'm going to share with you what we're having for dinner before we leave. The kids and I have a share group tonight. So we made the cheeseburger soup that came out of the Southern Keto Cookbook. A friend of ours let us borrow this for just a few days. We're trying as many recipes as we can. That really good. And then we also made the skillet cornbread that came out of the Southern Keto Cookbook. And I just added in a little bit of the Truvia brown sugar to make it a little bit sweeter. And Jackson gives it a... So there it is, you guys. That's what we're having for dinner. Okay, everybody. So it is Friday night, January 11th. And I am just getting home from working the ball game. And I have, we have to do a gate duty. We have to do a spring sport, a fall sport, winter sport. So it was basketball night. And I was working the ball. I have to work the late game because the kids have Taekwondo early. So I was working 6:30 till 9. It is 9:49 and we are just having dinner. I don't recommend eating this late, but this is where we are. So we made this, it's called cheeseburger mac, and we use cauliflower. Cheeseburger mac helper. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, helper. Cheeseburger mac helper from the Southern Keto Cookbook. A friend of ours let us borrow it. We did have to give it back today. Sadness, but that's okay. I'm going to see if they have it at the library, and if I can check it out, I will. So I'm just having a salad. This is blue cheese with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a little bit of nuts on some spinach. And this is just what it looked like. I made it in my cast iron skillet that my sister got for me for Christmas. Alana's had a serving. Mom's having a serving. Jackson will have a serving. This will be plenty for lunch tomorrow. So there it is, you guys. What's for dinner? I am just trying this out, and sometimes I forget what we're having for dinner, or we had 2 live share groups this week, so we only had 3 dinners. But anywho, okay everybody, so I thought I would sneak Saturday in here. It's about 7:15, and the kids and I are now eating. So we did a spaghetti squash for lunch. We cut it in half. So we actually had half of the squash for lunch, and now we're having the other half. There's just a little bit. This is half of the squash. Well, plus what I got, and Jackson's making his plate. So we did half of the spaghetti squash, and then I had a whole ton of meatballs from couponing a couple weeks ago. And so I did meatballs in the crock pot. I used a thing of Alfredo sauce I had and just a little bit left of the red sauce and made like a pink blush sauce. If I had a little bit of white wine, I would have added it in, but I didn't. And so it's just spaghetti and meatballs, and then I'm just having that with a side of spinach with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a few little nuts, and then some blue cheese dressing. So that is going to wrap up our What's for Dinners this week, and there it is. Thank you guys so much for stopping by our channel. If you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Just says, hey, we like your video. If you're new to our channel, hit the red subscribe button. We'd love to keep you as a part of our YouTube community. Also, hit that little bell. That way you never miss an upload from us. Thank you so much for stopping by our channel, and we'll see you next What's for Dinner video.